And we welcome you to the regional semifinal round of the Ohio High School football playoffs. We are set up here at Titan Stadium in Ottawa Glandorf for Division 7 Region 26 matchup, and a little bit of history on the line as well as the first 15 seed to ever make it to the regional semifinals. The Blue Jays at Delphos St. John's take on the 11th seed Vikings of Leipsic. With Miles Holliday, I'm Randy Roberts, partner. What a story for St. John's, right?
Yeah.
Team, like you said before we started, a team that's gotten healthy at the right time.
Sure have.
Played their two best football games of the year the last 2 weeks to be to become the first 15 seed to advance here to a regional semifinal.
The biggest advantage for them is they're not playing anybody from the MAC, right? Once they get out of the MAC, they're unbelievable. Their statistician, they gave us this sheet, Randy, is unbelievable. The stats against everybody outside the MAC and who they play inside the MAC, how different the run games. Folks, when they play teams in the MAC for the season, only 110 yards rushing. That's how good the MAC is, and that's how it prepared DSJ for this nice run.
Yeah, coming off a shutout win over Tiffin Calvert, 27-0. We're going to give you a little playoff history between these two schools for the Blue Jays in the playoffs for the 21st time overall with a 58-13 record. There you see the state championships, Leipsic in for the 16th time. And one thing you didn't realize until putting these numbers together is that overall as well, but DSJ just absolutely owns Leipsic in the playoffs.
Yeah, that last one's a little troubling, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm glad that you brought that up to Joe Kirkendall and said, hey, Coach, look at this. They remind him, right? Now, Coach is one of those great guys that you like to visit with, and he's done a tremendous job with really a young football team.
Yeah, he's got his son taking over the offense, and we'll get to all those in just a little bit. Looking forward to what should be a good one here at Delphos St. John's in Leipsic. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll give you the lineups and the keys to the game when we return. We're ready for playoff football here on WOSN. Randy Roberts, Miles Holliday back with you here from Ottawa as we get set for this regional semifinal of Division 7 between Delphos St. John's and Leipsic. Partner, let's talk a little bit about the Blue Jays of Delphos St. John's. We said at the top of our pregame, first 15 seed to advance to a regional semifinal. This is a team it's averaging about 231 yards of offense a game, but it is balanced 118 through or on the ground, 112 through the air. But they do have senior quarterback Drew Boggs back, who has, again, put together back-to-back good games here in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's really tough to look at their offensive stats and figure out exactly how good the offense is because they went a long time this year. One without T.J. Wirtz, he is back playing with them. He's not going to be a starter, but he is a fantastic football player, and Drew Boggs missed extended time as well. When those two guys are in the lineup, much different offense. Riley Mueller did a really good job carrying this offense for most of the year, and keep an eye on Braden Pullman. He is a big-time threat on the outside.
Now, for St. John's, they defeated Upper Scioto Valley in the opening round 28-22, where they outscored USV 21-0 in the second half. And as we said earlier, shut out Tiffin Calvert last week. Both games, obviously, as a 15 seed coming on the road. And Connor Gainier had a big night last week, 2 touchdown runs and 1 touchdown pass.
Yeah, he's a quick kid, so keep an eye on him when he gets the football in his hands. He is quicker than a hiccup on that defensive side. You really got to keep an eye on the linebacker, number 54, Alex Heron. He is the big play guy in this defense. 9 sacks for these Blue Jays.
Yeah, defensively, they're giving up about 283 yards. Teams have run on them just a little bit, about 160 yards a game, but that's not what Leipsic does, as we'll talk a little bit about the Vikings of Leipsic again, 8-4, the 11 seed. Also had a couple of upsets to get here. They're throwing the ball more than they have in years past. And our veteran head coach, Joe Kirkendall, is the winningest coach in school history. 209 passing yards a game, and it's by a freshman, coach's son, Mark. 62.9% completion percentage, 2,469 yards, 20 touchdowns with 13 interceptions.
The stat that really is showing that he is going to be an impressive player moving forward is the completion percentage. You said is 62%. For a freshman, that's absolutely insane. Now, he does have 2 great receivers in Breckton Lammers that he gets the football to, and those guys get a lot of yards after catch. That's been a big important part of their offense. Coach Kirkendall did say, though, he loves how this run game is improving week in, week out. So they will not be a throw-only team. they're going to have to run the football a little bit here to keep that Blue Jay defense honest.
And it's done by a lot of different guys. Lammers was the guy that stepped up last week and ran the football. Did get the chance to talk to head coach Joe Kirkendall, as coach and I go way back to his days at Patrick Henry, and he said the one thing that's on the roster that he's upset by is when you take a look at the heights, Mark is 1 inch taller than Coach is.
It's going to get worse the older you get, Coach. I've got bad news for you.
Don't know if he wanted me to tell that to everyone, but defensively for Leipsic, they're giving up about 250 yards a game. It's 125, give or take, each way. But let's talk about senior defensive end Quinn Westhoven. 90 tackles on the year with 10 sacks.
10 sacks and 22 tackles for loss. And get this one too, Randy. 4 passes defense. He does it all.
Now, for Leipsic to get to this regional semifinal, they had to go on the road at Ada, won that one 30-22. That was a week after they lost at Ada, 29-26. Kirkendall 15-21 through the air for 201 yards, as there's this half of this Region 26 bracket, and then had to go on the road at Gibsonburg and won that one 18-16. Gibsonburg closed that one late, and Ty Lammers 7 catches for 158 yards, and I believe I read was involved in 54% of the total offense that Leipsic had.
That was a heck of a Gibsonburg team that they upset. Remember, Gibsonburg gave Ottawa Hills their only loss on this year. Mm-hmm. That's a really good team, and Leipsic had to just be happy that they weren't playing Ada anymore.
Right, so let's get to our keys to the game for this one, partner. What is some things you're looking for out of Delphos St. John's?
Well, number one for St. John's, third down wins. Randy, this team has only converted 23% of their third downs. They got to find a way to not go 3 and out by getting third down wins. Best way to do that is win on first down, make it a workable third down and 2. Number 2, blitz and confuse. Well, what do you do with young quarterbacks? Mark Kirkendall, the young freshman quarterback for Leipsic. Are you going to blitz them, or are you going to try and confuse them with coverage, or are you going to mix it? Chances are they'll probably bring the pressure at the young freshman. And number 3, draw up victory with Drew. Drew Boggs, when he is back, he is a heck of a football player. It just doesn't do it with his arm, Randy. He can buy extra time with his feet. He is a fantastic senior quarterback.
And what would be some keys to the game tonight for the Leipsic Vikings?
Number 1, smart special teams. Be careful who you kick the football to. Braden Pullman, 27 yards each time he returns it on a kickoff. So be smart where you kick it. Don't let Pullman factor into this football game on the kickoff return. Fine 54. That's Alex Heron. He is the linebacker that is great at pressuring the backfield. 9 sacks on the year. So at Delphos St. John says, we're going to come after the quarterback. Well, it's probably going to be 54 that does it. And then you highlighted this young guy right here, Quinn Westhoven, the mighty Quinn, 90 tackles, 22 for a loss, 10 sacks, and 4 pass defense. If Leipzig's going to win this football game, the mighty Quinn is going to have to be mighty again.
Looking forward to what should be a good one. Winner's going to get either Columbus Grove or Mohawk in a regional final, and we'll have a big one between Leipsic and Delphos St. John's for you next here on WOSN. Just about ready to go for the opening kickoff here between Leipsic and Delphos St. John's. Winner's going to move on to a regional final at a site that will be announced sometime, usually Sunday, mid-morning into the afternoon.
That's always fun, isn't it? Waiting to see where it's going to be, all the speculation. Guys like my good friend, my partner Randy Roberts, they will get out sheets. They'll try to figure out mileage. They'll circle names, draw lines.
It's Google Maps. It's me and my phone going, all right, let's put these 2 schools on Google Map and find a place in the middle.
You are like a detective trying to solve a major crime. It is amazing the work that you do on that.
Yeah, and then you say one, and then when you're wrong, boy, social media loves to tell you that, don't they?
Well, my favorite part of it is people, they're 5 miles closer to the stadium than us. That's not fair.
Well, a good sight here in Ottawa as we are getting ready. Delphos St. John's won the opening toss, and they wanted the football, so we'll see the Blue Jay offense on the field first.
Very interesting, right? Usually most teams will defer, but Delphos St. John said, let's go get it first.
Lammers kicked this one, line drive effort, fielded at about the 20-yard line. Blue Jays able to get a good return out to about the 34 where they will start.
Avery Paris, number 11. Down there to make the tackle for Leipsic. Randy, 2 tremendous-looking uniforms tonight, right? The classic, different colored pants, white jersey, blue hat, and then you got the solid all purple. Both teams looking great.
St. John's come out, see them opening in a 4 receiver set.
They checked what the coverage was and then changed the play. Leipsic faked blitz. Here they come.
Boggs in the shotgun will get rid of this one in a hurry, but that one's going to be snuffed out well by the Vikings.
Yeah, Grant David, number 21, the defensive end. Here you see him right there. He recognized it in a hurry. If you get a quick set by your tackle and he comes at you, you better run out to the flat just like he did, made the play.
Loss of 3 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 13. Miles, go back what you were saying with Leipsic. How about the helmets, too? The V on one side, the number on the other?
Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it? I'm not sure if I dig the Alabama number, but that's okay. It looks good.
2nd and 13 coming up here for the Blue Jays. Boggs this time will hand it off. This is what the Blue Jays do best, just powering through on the ground, and they'll go with Riley Muller.
Well, you want to see why it's important to get 46, TJ Wirtz in the game. Watch him here. He's going to lead the path. He is a big dude that will deliver a hit. Hello, boink. See you later. Gets himself a pancake on his first offensive snap. Allows number 24, Beckman, to get some running yards.
Yeah, picked up 6 there. So this opening quarter is brought to you by Pat's Donuts and Cream. Visit any of our 4 area locations, including our new location at 600 South Cable Road next to LCC. Pat's Donuts and Cream, open daily.
That is actually Riley Mueller that got the positive yards, nearly 500 yards rushing this year.
Boggs is going to keep this one himself, rolls out to the near side. He's going to be slung down to the ground out across the 40 to the 42.
And Tommy Offenberger is going to show up. Number 7 coming up from the secondary. This is quarterback run all the way. Offenbacher, one of the best tacklers on this Leipsic defense. 67 tackles on the year. Sets up a big 4th down. Looks like St. John's going to go ahead and say, let's punt it away.
So they will punt, as Miles said, here on 4th down. Boggs also serves as the kicker and punter for this Blue Jay team as well. Not a lot of pressure applied here by the Vikings. Punt is going to hit. Takes one huge hop straight in the air, and finally will be downed at about the 28-yard line.
That's an area that St. John's has kind of struggled with all year. Not real effective punting the football. Not getting a lot on it, but at least it was all net yardage. No return by Leipsic.
So the Vikings will take over here. 9:37 left to go in the opening quarter in our scoreboard tonight. Brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's is not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering, too.
Well, let's be honest, they're famous for everything. Everything there is good, isn't it?
I think they're just famous for being good.
There's a reason there's 12 cars always ready to get in line to eat there.
Vikings come out with single receiver each way. They're going to run the football here on 1st down. As Miles mentioned in the pregame, want to get a little bit more balanced, and a good job with a good gain there.
Yeah, if you watch them play Ada the second time, they ran the football really well, especially in that opening drive. Now, the cool thing about this run game, Randy, is they will mix about 3-4 different guys carrying the football. It is a running back by committee.
Gain of about 9 on 1st down is going to bring up 2nd and 1. We'll see single receiver each way with a H-back lined up on that left side as the Vikings try to run again. That one nearly just ripped away on defense. And a man Miles mentioned, Alex Heron, comes up with a big stop.
Alex Heron definitely knifes through there. Comes right through an 8-gap blitz. If you have a blitz in front of you, you got to block down. Well, nobody blocked down in a purple jersey. Another tackle for loss for big number 54.
It's going to bring up 3rd and it looks like about 2, maybe 2.5 at about the 37-yard line. Just underway in this one. A good regional semifinal matchup. Kirkendall in the shotgun. Fakes the throw. It's under pressure. Never sees it coming. And he's going to go down by Heron back at about the 25.
I love this, right? Heron's going to come blitzing right through A-gap. They're going to try and get outside with the Kirkendall, but he's going to chase it down. Why do I love it? Because they brought a blitz the down previous, and it got home, and they weren't shy about bringing it again. Hey, if it works, dial it up again. 2 back-to-back. Big plays by Heron.
And Neese tried to block. You saw there on that replay, and then you could see his eyes even through the helmet when he let the rusher go by him.
It would go from 2nd and 1 to punting 4th and 13.
It's Grant David on to punt for the Vikings as they'll give this one right back over. High punt straight up in the air. Takes a backwards bounce. No one for Leipsic was there, and Delphos St. John's is going to get a couple more yards as that punt is going to net about 8 yards.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You wouldn't have got the first down with the punt.
Not on that bounce.
I kicked the front end of the football, and it went straight up. An absolutely awful special teams moment for Leipsic.
Yeah, huge break for St. John's as they're going to start on the Leipsic side of the field. Boggs on the fake is going to keep this one himself, and will be wrestled out of bounds about the 31-yard line.
Why do you have an advantage when a senior quarterback is back? It's because he can read. And what Boggs does is he reads that defensive end, Westhoven, coming down, and he just pulls it. And that was the pump prior. But good read by Drew Boggs, and it's been run after the first little quick screen by Delphos St. John's that's got blown up. And they went back to running the football, this time successfully.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 4 following the gain of 6. Boggs in that shotgun again. Will keep it. Tries to cut upfield. Flag coming in late. And that will stop the action momentarily.
That's going to be a hold against Delphos St. John's.
Tackled by number 74, Isaiah Bird.
So the holding call will back up the Blue Jays.
Huge break for Leipsic is a win on first down, and great field position put Delphos St. John's in really good position.
Repeat, 2nd down.
This penalty backs Delphos St. John's up to the Leipsic 41, where it'll be 2nd and 14. Blue Jays have a 4-receiver look, 2 each way. Now we'll send one in motion. Boggs looks to throw, going for the end zone. This one is going to be incomplete.
Now you're going to watch it again. I want you to see the battle. Thought maybe a little forward on that motion, but got away with it. Boggs going to go deep. Now watch the battle between the receiver and the DB. It's allowed, Randy. Why is it allowed? Because they're both looking back at the football. Great job coverage right there by Marquise Williams, who, hey, keep an eye on this young fellow. When he gets the ball in his hands, watch out. He is lightning fast. You see his coverage skills that time, a win for Leipsic on defense.
Yeah, looking for Braden Pullman deep. Couldn't find him. It's going to bring up 3rd down. We're still looking for that first ultimate outdoor first down to the night. 3rd down throw. This one's going to be caught short of the first down yardage. A big hit applied there on defense.
Jace Breck, number 3, is going to come up from the corner spot. Why do you play zone? Well, so he can keep everything in front. Nice job passing off his responsibility. Coming up on after the catch, and 4th down, DSJ is going to go.
It's a gain of 7 on that last play. He's going to bring up 4th and about 7 on that no man's land from the 34-yard line. Boggs stays in that shotgun. 3 receivers come to the near side, 1 to the far side. Gets the snap under some pressure, fires. This one is caught. And on second effort, it looks like the Blue Jays will get our first ultimate outdoor first down to the night.
You go to your big play receiver, and as Pullman, it's kind of tough to say big play receiver, but with only 12 catches coming in tonight. But remember, they had issues with Boggs being out throughout the year, but when they need a big play, they can dial it up. A little surprised that Leipsic brought some pressure, opened up that zone. Easy pitch and catch for the first down.
First downs tonight are brought to you by Alderman Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. Now, the Blue Jays will go back to the ground as they go to Muller. Muller is going to power forward inside the 20. He'll get down to about the 18-yard line.
This is nice. You're going to bring 46 Wirtz in, who's a big blocker, but then guess who else is going to block? You're going to toss it back to Muller, and he's going to get another lead block by Boggs. Good block by Wirtz, good block by Boggs, and next thing you know, you got big positive yardage, tough running inside.
Gain of 6 puts Delphos St. John's inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone. Northwest Ohio Recycling in Pandora, paying top dollar for aluminum, copper, brass, scrap iron, and scrap cars. Call 419-384-3392.
Well, how big was that third down conversion for DSJ, keeping this drive alive?
2nd and 4 right now. Boggs will go back to the ground. Muller's going to try to bounce this one to the outside. He's finally going to be tangled up. Someone came in there and got him in the legs.
And here comes Heron with a kick-out block, and then Wirtz with another one. That's a good sign, Randy, when you're the running back and you're 4 yards upfield before any purple jersey shows up. That tells you your guys are run blocking effectively for you.
It's Ty Lammers using his body as a missile just to try to bring him down. 3rd and 1 now at the 16-yard line. Very quick-moving opening quarter down. Under 4.5 minutes left to go here on our least famous Rescue Chicken scoreboard. But this is a different offense with Boggs in charge of it. That is for sure. Going back to Muller. Muller likes that left side. He'll power forward, and he will get the Ultimate Outdoor first down.
Austin Arnold, number 51, helping to clear the path and helped them up after the run. I always like that when offensive linemen are there to help their running backs up, because if you don't, well, you know what happens? Sometimes those defenders, they can give them the business a little bit down on the ground. Got to have your offensive lineman there to help you.
Gain of 4 on the play is going to bring up a first down at the 12-yard line.
12-yard line.
Like the Blue Jays trying to draw Leipsic offside.
Leipsic now going to change their coverage just a little bit.
Back on the ground
Once again, Mueller.
as Mueller will get this call.
All right, so these guys up here have been controlling the line of scrimmage. Well, what do you do then? You start bringing blitzes, and you're going to watch number 5, Aaron Hazelton. He's going to shoot the gap on the snap, get in the backfield. You can be a read and react defense, or you can be an attacking defense. That time Leipsic said, you know what, we need to start attacking.
No gain on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 10. Boggs is going to keep this one himself, rolls to the near side, finally cuts up field, and is going to be brought down inside the 10-yard line.
A second time they broke out that quarterback sweep. Jose Garcia, number 75, gets there and makes the tackle on the quarterback. A 3rd down. Randy, I feel as if this will be another run, set up a decision on 4th down if you don't pick it up here. Definitely 4-down territory in my estimation.
Yeah, gain of 3 on the run. Yeah, it's got to be 4-down territory, right? Gain of 3, 3rd and 7, coming up just inside the 10-yard line.
Oh, boy, nobody on the inside slot over there to Gagne, number 9.
Looking for him. That pass is caught shy of the first down. As they get Drake Fitrow.
22, Drake Fitrow.
And now decision time from the 5-yard line.
Brings up a 4th down and 3.
Well, you watch the football here if you're Leipsic. An NFL football game last week was decided by a defensive lineman jumping offside. Don't be that guy that jumps offside if you're Leipsic.
4th and about 3 from the 5-yard line. As St. John's coach is running towards the officials, they want to get a Metzger Financial Services timeout in, and they do. Tonight's timeouts are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. So with this stoppage, let's take a timeout here on WOSN. Fourth down coming up here in our game tonight is brought to you in part by Rural First, the leader in rural lending. Rural First can help you live closer to what matters. 4th and 3 coming up for the Blue Jays. They leave their offense on the field from the Leipsic 5.
Man coverage across the board.
Boggs is going to roll out, rolling, looks to fire this one, overshot his target, incomplete. It's going to be a loss of downs.
Now, Boggs will tell you tomorrow when he watches this film, this is one I should have hit. And just throw it to a wide open guy in the flat, and Martz, he would have walked into the end zone. A huge bullet dodged by Leipsic early in this football game.
So the minute 24 left to go in the opening quarter. Vikings are going to take over deep in their own territory at the 5-yard line.
It was a perfect call against man coverage by DSJ. So tough to keep your eye on the quarterback and cover your guy as he runs to the flat. But bad field position by Leipsic here.
Kirkendall in the shotgun. They'll hand off here on first down. And that Blue Jay defense read that one perfectly.
You want to keep field position? Well, let's dial up the blitz that has worked 3 times already. That's going to be Heron. And when they pick up Heron, will be the first time that they pick up Heron, as he is just living in the backfield of Leipsic so far.
No gain on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 10. Leipsic backed up at their own 5-yard. Under a minute left to go here in this opening quarter of action. Kirkendall waits for the snap. He'll look to throw. Fires that far sideline. That one's going to be knocked away at the last second.
This is one of those throws, as a youngster, he throws it on a line a little too much. If he gets this up in the air where it drops down into the bucket, this is going to be a huge play. But too much on a line. Brett couldn't come up with it because how about the hands of Boggs, who plays it perfectly.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
You'll see those drills in the NFL where they'll put a bucket out on the sideline and quarterbacks will throw it into the bucket, so you get that straight out drop from the fade, and that's what Kirkendall's going to have to develop.
Looking to throw again here over the middle. This one's going to be hauled in. Big catch and a big play for a first down as he'll find Jace Brecht.
Brecht, 55 catches for 821 yards coming into today. This is going to be a simple post route. One-on-one against the safety over top of him. That's Pullman. Just too much open space. If they're bringing blitz and you pick it up, there's nobody underneath to help on the coverage. Great play design by Leipsic to get the first down.
25 yards gives Leipsic their first Ultimate Outdoor first down of the evening. Comes here late in this opening quarter. Gives them some breathing room out to the 30-yard line. Kirkendall not ready for the snap, and that's going to go only for a loss. That could have been a lot worse for the Vikings.
You wonder the miscommunication, what happened there. It's going to allow Jackson Horston, number 74, to get back there and get himself a tackle for loss. This run game for Leipsic, not exactly what they wanted to come out with. Had a good initial run, but ever since then, it's been DSJ guys living in their backfield.
Yeah, that's going to be it for the opening quarter. No score after one. We'll take a break here on WOSN. Randy Roberts, Miles Holliday back with you here from Ottawa.
There's the Blue Jay. I don't think that's Ella, though, is it? The Blue Jay having some fun.
Good callback to our early years together. Second down coming up here for Leipsic following the stop. Kirkendall will give here on the stretch plays. They go to the far side, trying to get out to Lammers, cut up field and gain a couple of yards.
Pullman does a great job of getting off the initial block. Makes the tackle. It looked initially that this was going to be a big gainer. Something Leipsic should come back to. Can't run inside, getting it blown up because of the blitz of DSJ. Let's get to the perimeter.
Third down coming up here in the second quarter is brought to you by Pat's Donuts and Cream. Visit any of our 4 area locations, including our new location at 600 South Cable Road next to LCC. Pat's Donuts and Cream, open daily. Kirkendall rolling out, third down, sets his feet, fires, has a man open. It's hauled in, and it's going to be a Leipsic touchdown.
Avery Paris runs a tremendous route. It is going to be a out, and then go straight up. Fantastic route. And give a lot of credit to Kirkendall. He doesn't rush it. He waits for the break. And look at that separation. Nothing left but to style and profile, because Leipsic is up by 6.
68 yards to score the Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping touchdown. Call Dale's Concrete Decorative Stamping in Leipsic for all of your commercial and residential concrete needs. Lommers now on to attempt the extra point, but the officials are going to whistle this one dead.
Can't leave your gloves on the field. That was Brecht, who took his gloves off to hold on the extra point and tried to set him behind him, but the official said, no, you're not allowed to do that, because if it's a block and someone picks it up and they get tripped by your gloves, they're different. So they're going to make him come off the field and put Clark Schrader on the hold. Remember years ago, they used to throw the towel behind? Yeah, you can't do that anymore either.
So a new holder now, as Miles said. As this one is going to get through, and the extra point is good. We're going to take a look at this touchdown.
A great job. Look at him set his feet and then get some air on it. Lofts it in the air. See how it comes straight down into the hands, the victory hands of Avery Paris. And Paris is not just for lovers. It's for the end zone as well.
7-0 Leipsic strikes first. We'll take a timeout here on WOSN. 7-0 Leipsic with a lead over Delphos St. John's. And our scoreboard tonight brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's, locally owned and operated. Lee's isn't just famous for chicken, they're famous for catering too.
All right, what's your favorite sauce when it comes to the chicken fingers at Lee's?
I just go with barbecue.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It is.
Have you had the garlic parm or the
I've tried
buffalo?
the garlic parm.
Garlic parm is sneaky good.
Lommers another line drive kick, bounces around on the turf, fielded shy of the 15-yard line. And there's a lot of speedsters in the backfield for Delphos St. John's, and they're going to get one on this return here, as Pullman will get this out across the 45-yard line.
Yeah, Pullman is going to get it. I told you, be careful. He's going to try to get that right hash, but keep your eye up here. Watch number 44 for Delphos St. John's. He's going to arrive right there. You got that block. You see the pancake. That's when a guy's running upfield feeling like he's going to get a tackle, doesn't see it coming. And what do, Randy? You knock him off his feet. You decleat him, and then you tell him all about it.
That's right. So Blue Jays are going to start at their own 47. I want to tell you that the game tonight is brought to you in part by Rural First, the leader in rural lending. Rural First can help you live closer to what matters. It's a great field position for the Blue Jays, trying to get the touchdown back. Down 7-0. He'll send a man in motion. Handoff on first down, a big hit there after a gain of about a yard.
How about the mighty Quinn? Quinn Westhoven shows up again. Wearing the mask, and then how about those, would you call them lavender gloves, Randy? What would you call those?
That's good.
They're a shade of purple. They're grape. That's what they are. They're grape hands. The grape hands of Quinn Westhoven.
Hey, whatever works, they'll stick with it. And a huge hit there, gain of about a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. So he unfortunately doesn't add to his tackles for loss total.
Close, real close.
It's a little trickeration here out of the Blue Jays. They keep it into the hands of Connor Gagnard.
And Gagnard does a great job of faking the reverse. Now holds the defense just a little bit, and he gets some positive yardage. It makes it a workable 3rd down and 1. You see number 46, Wirtz, just came into the game. Follow 46. If you're in purple, he'll take you to the football.
It's a good gain there to bring up 3rd and 1. See Lindman running in the play for the Blue Jays. He'll be one of their 2 receivers on that far side. Boggs in a shotgun here on 3rd down. Handoff. They'll use the fullback to try to get the first down. And it looks like they'll get just enough for that Alderman Outdoor first down.
Yeah, sometimes football can be complicated. Other times it can be really easy. You need a yard, and you got a guy that is 6'2", 240 pounds. No brainer. Give it to the big fella.
Didn't get much, but he got enough to get the first down to the 43-yard line. Our first downs tonight are brought to you by Alderman Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Alderman Outdoor.
You see that knee brace on Wirtz's right knee, number 46. The reason why he missed a ton of time. Otherwise, his numbers would be really good.
Boggs looking to throw. He's going to take this one to the air. He's going to overshoot everyone, as that's going to be incomplete. Looking for Braden Pullman once again.
Yeah, Marquise Williams going to be one-on-one against Pullman right here. Pullman wins initially, but you're going to watch Marquise start to squeeze him towards the sideline. The DB coaches will tell you, Randy, use that sideline as one of your buddies, and that's exactly what he does. He pushes him towards that sideline, and eventually the throw goes out of bounds.
It's going to bring him 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line.
Very impressed with Marquise Williams. A guy that can really run, and just a sophomore for the guys in purple.
Boggs in the shotgun once again. Long delay before they give to Wirtz, about the stiff arm for Wirtz as he's able to get to the 40-yard line.
Neither team's really winning that battle on the perimeter. Receivers aren't getting the DBs blocked well on the edge. And this is why you're seeing outside runs getting blown up. Wirtz had a positive yardage, but not as many as they were hoping to get because of the secondary. Got off of blocks really well for Leipsic.
3rd and 7 now coming up here for the Blue Jays.
Both teams, they work that play clock a lot, don't they? They're going to be inside of 5 before this thing snapped.
Well, if you've played high school football in the 70s and the 80s, you understand completely how these teams are running in place. Here's a pass, that one nearly intercepted. Looking for wasn't looking for Garcia, but Garcia's the one that put his mitts on it.
Yeah, Jose Garcia. You don't usually see a 75 playing linebacker, but Jose climbs the ladder, gets underneath that curl route. That is tremendous technique with zone coverage by Jose.
And looking for, I believe, Tyler Lindman. It's going to bring up 4th down, and the Blue Jays are going to punt this one away from the Leipsic side of the field. Boggs back at his own territory, steps into it from midfield. Wobbling punt is fair, caught inside the 10-yard line. Second time tonight, Leipsic will have to start deep in their own territory.
All right, I'm going to ask you, in your estimation, do you fair catch that or risk it rolling, let it go in the end zone?
You got to let that go, right?
I thought so too. Yeah. You know, if it rolls in the end zone, you're going to be in much better field position as opposed to where you're at right now. The old rule was you put your heels at the 10. If it's over your head, you just let it keep on going into the end zone.
Punters got so good, though.
They did.
Yeah.
They get that reverse spin on it.
The touchdown scoring drive for Leipsic started back at their own 5. This time, they'll start from their own 8. Keep this one on the ground, as we got a couple of flags coming in here and a good run, but looks like it might be coming back for Nice.
If you have a flag, feel free to throw it. Because everybody in the 10 is, it's going to be a face mask right there, isn't it?
So add on to the run for Nice.
Originally when it was thrown, everybody thought, well, it's going to be a hold, right?
That's
No.
what I thought too.
They're a great job by the replay. Curtis and Peyton doing a great job getting shots for us, but you saw the head turn. Could you imagine? Remember years ago in football, like Night Train Lane, when clotheslines and face masks were legal? How did anybody survive those games?
So the 15-yard walk-off moves the ball out to the 34, where it'll be an Alderman Outdoor first down for the Vikings. As Kirkendall needed an extra minute to find the laces on the football, but fires an absolute bullet to Jace Brecht.
Yeah, nice little dig right here. Why? Because everybody on defense is within 10 yards. So you're playing man coverage. There's not going to be any safety help in the middle of the field. So how do you beat man? Well, you run across the field, slant inside, dig outside of it, opens it up. Great job by Kirkendall to read it.
Gain of 11, so another Ultimate Outdoor first down for the Vikings as they've quickly moved from their own 8 out to the 45-yard line.
The DSJ showing blitz.
And one of the receivers tried to get a head start.
Little Jack Dundee best of times moment. Well, that will kill your momentum. And if you're coaching on my staff and you're a receivers coach, you're going to get a stare from me because you're a receiver. Why are you moving? Just look at the football inside.
It's going to make it 1st and 15 now back at the 40-yard line. The Vikings have been able to move the football.
Looks like man coverage across the board again.
Kirkendall get a quick pitch, get this out to Lammers. Lammers able to make the first man miss before being slung down.
Look, I don't know anything about Lammers and his mental capacity because I've never talked to a young man, but I can tell you from watching up here in this booth, he's a smart fella. How do I know this? Because he saw number 50, Logan Duncan, coming in an angry manner, and what'd he do? He got to the ground before he got the opportunity to take his head off. Lammers, you are a smart dude.
Picked up 3 on the run. It's going to bring up 2nd and 12. And he saw the big number 50 at 6'2", 220-pound linebacker charging at him. Kirkendall looking to throw. Drops that one in. Couple of flags coming in. The pass is caught by Bracht, and we'll see what the flags are for. 3 of them all out here. We have another. Oh, we're going to have another face mask.
There it is. Boggs just tries to get the shoulder.
Well, we have one flag at the Leipsic 40. We have one at the St. John's 43. We're going to offset everything we've done wrong and do it all over again.
How about this? Next year we have a new rule. If there's 2 flags, one against each team, whichever one is more severe is the one that gets enforced. What do you think?
How about we mark one off and then turn around and come back? And
as like a 5 and then a 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Or how about this? You have 2 flags against you. Both are enforced.
Ooh, I like it.
Could you imagine a 30-yard penalty? That changed the game around.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, I feel like we were just here, 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Follow me on Twitter for more bad ideas.
It's Kirkendall in that shotgun once again. Fires this one. That one is either deflected at the line or left his hand funny.
You mentioned it early. He struggled to find the laces a throw before, right? So what you're going to teach quarterbacks at times, if it's a quick throw, you got to throw without the laces at times. Just spin it as quick as you can. If you don't have the laces, you can still let that ball go.
St. John's fans, yeah, St. John's fans kind of willing their team on here. 3rd down.
Blue Oyster Cult fans out there in the stands.
Kirkendall, middle of the field, has this one caught. And more flags coming in here.
Well, this is a tremendous throw inside. Gets it over top the inside linebacker. That's Martz. Guys in the box are saying this is going to be a horse collar tackle. No, they're going to wave that off.
Well, it is an ultimate outdoor first down as the Vikings get to the St. John's side of the field, down to the 37-yard line. It's 20 yards on the pass play. And now Kirkendall in the shotgun will give. Trying to find some running room, just nowhere to go with Colin Neese.
Ball carrier number 8.
And Neese says, hey, fellas, 46 He's a big dude. Could you try to block him for me? TJ Wirtz just kind of lifted him up and threw him.
Give him a yard to the 36, where it's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Three-receiver look once again out of the Vikings. Kirkendall setting up a screen, has this one to Neese, trying to make the first man miss. Another flag coming in here.
Yeah, this is going to be a really tough call because I think they're going to get Berg, number 74, out here. They're going to get him for a hold. These guys are going to rush. They're going to feel good about getting to the quarterback. Uh-oh, bad news. There go the lineman over here because we're setting up a screen.
Well, we're going to get an incidental face mask on St. John's. And added on to the end of the play, it's going to be enough for another ultimate outdoor first down.
I think you saw it on the tackle attempt. Incidental. Well, that's tough. How do you read intent?
So the 5-yard penalty will move the ball down to the 23-yard line. Vikings trying to add on to their 7-0 lead here. Kirkendall, quick pitch, gets this one out again to Neese, sidesteps the defender on that far sideline. Finally be driven back, but not before he gets inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone.
I got to give a lot of credit to Joe Kirkendall, play caller, head football coach over at Leipsic, because didn't run the football successfully in that first quarter. Didn't abandon it, though, right? Staying with it, starting to develop a little bit what they wanted to do, starting to go on the perimeter. No yards are now becoming 4 and 5 yards.
And 4 yards there is going to bring up 2nd and 6. A red zone tonight brought to you by Northwest Ohio Recycling in Pandora, paying top dollar for aluminum, copper, brass, scrap iron, and scrap cars. Call 419-384-3392. 2nd and 6 from the 19. Lammers will go in motion, trying to set it back to him. He's going to wheel around as the defense came in, and he's going to waltz his way in for the Dales Concrete Decorative Stamping touchdown.
Oh, this is an unbelievable play design. You're going to bring the jet sweep motion this way. Here he is. They're going to forget about him. It's man coverage all the way around. Just go up the sideline, and my quarterback, Kirkendall, we're in the backyard, just hanging out. Nobody's around me. Just throw me a nice, easy ball so I can stroll into the end zone. Big time touchdown by Lammers.
Oh, now to attempt the extra point.
Brett the hold. Lammers to attempt the extra point.
We're going to be okay with the gloves out there this time, though, as this one is going to be deflected, and the extra point is going to be blocked.
That's a tough catch. Why is it a tough catch, Randy?
Because you're so wide open?
Yeah, you start thinking about it. Almost celebrated a little bit too early there. Putting that ball out in front, sauntering into the end zone.
Well, 13-0 Leipsic in front. We'll take a timeout here in WOSN. Ty Lammers with a 19-yard touchdown reception has now made this a 13-0 score. Leipsic in front of Delphos St. John's. Our scoreboard tonight brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Lammers now squib this one as the ball takes a right-hand turn, goes straight out of bounds.
So we've all been on the tee box before, and we've had one chili dip away from us right there, and I think that's what happened to young Mr. Lammers.
It's a breakfast ball, right? I don't know if your third kickoff of the evening could count as a breakfast ball, but
no mulligans, though.
No mulligans.
You ever playing one of those golf tournaments where you can buy as many mulligans as you want?
I have.
Yeah, score's really good that day.
So Blue Jays should get pretty good field position out of this.
Now they're going to spot this on the plus side of the 50.
Yeah, they're going to go 5 yards from where the ball went out of bounds. Now the Leipsic coaches at least want their ball back. St. John's is going to start at mile set at the Leipsic 48-yard line. Need something going on offense, down 13-0. Of course, they were in this spot a couple of weeks ago before battling back to get the opening win. St. John's, the first 15 seed, advanced to a regional semifinal. Boggs on first down is going to be caught from behind and thrown down for, looks like a loss of 1.
Been ready for this. Big 99. Walther, watch him get back there. Not just a big fella. He's got some agility. He is 6'1", and we don't know. Just know he's really big, and he's really agile. Tyre Walther, big fella, number 99. Keep your eye on him, man.
Yeah, understand that he is a little bit of a baseball player as well.
Yeah, our good friend Nate Stidham was telling us about that.
So loss of 1 on the play. And now the Blue Jays will get that back plus some as they go to Gagne.
A good cut back inside. Tried to get it outside, but is well played by Leipsic. Alley opens up, and it's going to be Lammers that gets him to the ground.
He'll pick up about 10 on the play to bring up 3rd and 1.
Problem down all year at only 23% conversions on 3rd down. Need a big one here.
Gagne goes in motion. Boggs is going to keep this one. Runs into his own lineman, and this one's going to be close.
I'm not sure he got it. They're going to try and fake everybody with the jet sweep look. Tyre Walther blows it up again. See the spin move inside by 99? Tough to run inside when you have 99 there.
Saw Colin Neese in there as well, as the officials are going to back both teams up, and we might have.
I love it.
Is this our first measurement of the year, 13 weeks in?
Second.
Okay.
Second measurement. I'm going to say he's a little short. What are you going to say?
I think he is too. My favorite is the one official who's going to hold on to the football because, you know, that thing's going to rock and move.
They're pulling the chain. It's going to be a first down, DSJ.
Just by the nose.
Coached a football game in Tennessee, our rival Houston County. We stopped them on 4th down. They were a little bit short. They took the chains off. The white hat goes over, picks the football up, moves it forward. They remeasure, first down. True story.
It's like straight out of Remember the Titans. First down pitch. There's a big hit applied.
99. Tyre Walther showing up the last 3 plays. Watch this right here. He's going to work right between 2 blockers. Initial tackle by Westhoven, and then there he is. The big splash. Now you cover him, right? You get the 3 count on that.
That's right. Well, while they're trying to figure out if he's supposed to be in on this play, and Leipzig's going to have to take a timeout. They had all sorts of confusion. Their defensive front, who was supposed to be out there.
Yeah, you're not helping my man out by trying to sub in and out with specialty packages. When 99's on the field, just leave him out there.
This timeout brought to you by Metzger Financial Services. Help you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. So 13-0 Leipsic in front. We'll take a timeout here in WOSN. The second 11 coming up here for St. John's from the Leipsic 38-yard line. Blue Jays trying to get something going. Had a nice 12-play drive. Lost the ball and down to the Leipsic 5. Vikings able to turn that into a touchdown. Boggs now, as pulled back, was looking to throw. Under pressure, is going to take off and run. Still on his feet. Spins out of 1 tackle, and he's going to weave his way for an ultimate outdoor first down.
Now, we've mentioned how good he is with his feet, extending plays. Tries to look vertical, but it's well covered by Leipsic, so just make something happen. You're a senior, you know what to do. Cover up that football. Gets through 1, 2, 3, 4 tackles. Determined running by Drew Boggs.
17 yards to get down to the 21-yard line. Boggs in the shotgun once again as a sidecar to his right. Good run here.
Number 9, Connor Gagne.
As they go back to Gagne.
Yeah, how about Westhoven flying out from his defensive end position to get in on that tackle? Timing was off a little bit as Gagne had to wait for the handoff. Had he got it on time, I think he might have been able to score.
Gain of 4 puts St. John's inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone. Boggs and everything he has into this one, looking for the corner of the end zone. It's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that's the problem when you roll to a sideline and you're going to try and throw vertical. Angle's not good, and you run out of real estate. That's exactly what took place on that play.
It's going to bring up third down once again. Delphos St. John's inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone. Visit Northwest Ohio Recycling Pandora. They're paying top dollar for aluminum, copper, brass, scrap iron, and scrap cars. Call 419-384-3392. It's third down coming up here for the Blue Jays.
I just got a feeling that DSJ's got to come away with points on this drive, don't they?
Yeah, they absolutely need something here. Boggs looks like a run all the way. He's going to cut up field. Waller once again is going to come up and make the stop.
Man, this is effort. 99. Big fella. He's going to rumble. Make the tackle down here. How many guys on the defensive line just sit and wait? Not 99. He comes free. And then big 99 with another splash.
Delphos St. John's is going to take another Metzger Financial Services timeout here with 52 seconds before we get to halftime. Partner, they're going to have a big discussion here. It's going to be fourth down. Again, we saw them lost the ball on downs at the 5. But I think your touchdown or bust, right? Like 13-3, still two-possession game.
No, you got to go here, right? Remember the jet sweep with 46 Wirtz leading away? I think you break that out again. That's been the best-looking run play. Or you let Boggs run the football. Heck, the best thing, too. Let him drop back. Nothing's there. Find a seam, go.
That's been the best play so far for the Blue Jays.
If I'm Leipsic, though, I move Westhoven to the far side and say play outside responsibility. Be ready for that jet sweep coming your way.
Both teams ready to go here on 4th and about 2. Boggs in that pistol look will have a back to his right and another one behind him. Gets the snap, rolling, keeping, moving forward. Waller's got him, and we've got another flag, multiple flags down.
Great job by Waller to get him to the ground, but I think it's going to be a face mask. Yeah, right there.
Yep.
Which is a shame because this has been a great defensive sequence for the big fella, 99.
Officials still coming together here.
Go get some more go juice and get back in this game.
So face mask is the call. So it's going to be half the distance at the end of the run. So the Blue Jays will have 1st and goal from the 6. Boggs this time will have Wirtz to his left in a shotgun. Wirtz is the fake as Boggs will get in and score the Dales Concrete Decorative Stamping touchdown.
Quarterback read option, gonna fake inside to Wirtz. Going to get everybody from Leipsic to drive in. Aaron Hazelton fights big time. And there's nobody around Boggs. So then he can just profile his way into the end zone. Big score for Delphos St. John's, gets it back in it.
Touchdowns tonight are brought to you by Dale's Concrete Decorative Stamping in Leipsic. See them for your commercial and residential concrete needs. Boggs now on to attempt the extra point. Kick is on its way. This one is going to be blocked. So each team now with a blocked extra point makes this 13-6 with 28 seconds before halftime. We'll take a timeout here at WOSN. 28 seconds before halftime, a good 10-play scoring drive for Delphos St. John's ends when Drew Boggs scores from 6 yards out. Extra point was blocked, but now back to a one-score game here, 13-6 in our least famous recipe chicken scoreboard. So if you're Leipsic, you have 2 timeouts left and 28 seconds, and most importantly, a young man with a cannon for an arm in Mark Kirkendall.
Yeah, but you don't want to put it in a precarious spot. So a lot's going to determine on where this kickoff is returned to. If it's inside the 30, I'd be surprised if Leipsic is aggressive.
Leipsic will get the ball to begin the second half as well. Boggs sends this one deep. It's fielded at about the 15-yard line. Here's Williams trying to make something happen in special teams. And with 23 seconds left, we'll see again, as Miles said, how aggressive does Leipsic get?
Yeah, DSJ loosen up that secondary. Been predominantly man coverage here in the first half. But in this situation with 23 seconds left, you want to keep everything in front of you. And you already see Pullman, number 18, with Gagne going back about 20 yards. You will trade 5-10 yards for seconds coming off the clock.
So Vikings have it from their own 30. Kirkendall looking to throw. Can't find anything. Steps up. Now he's going to take off. Does get out of bounds after a few yards.
They had Boggs and Pullman bracketing his favorite target in Paris. Paris tried to double move them. Couldn't do it, though, because of the bracket coverage.
This gain of 3 is going to bring up 2nd and 7 here with 16 seconds left on the first half clock.
Yeah, Paris and Lammers to the near side.
Kirkendall firing to that far sideline. It looks like Leipsic is going to elect to use one of its 2 remaining Metzger Financial Services timeouts. As Brecht is going to catch that one, it comes up a little slow there. You saw him kind of limping back to the sideline. So gain of about 5. It's going to be 3rd down here with 10 seconds left.
A nice job defensively by St. John's. You saw their 4 high coverage, just keeping everything in front, loosen up those linebackers as well. Leipsic, all they had was an underneath throw. Kirkendall didn't try to force anything. That's some smart play by the quarterback. Just get some positive yardage. Get your timeout called.
And it's going to be 3rd and 2 here with 10 seconds left. Let's see what Leipsic wants to try to do here. Teams make their way back out onto the field.
Well, how big was that touchdown right before this half ended, though, for DSJ? Much different locker room when it's 13-6 as opposed to 13-0.
Right, that's, yeah.
They're really loosened up in the secondary now by DSJ. 3 guys about 15 to 20 yards.
Yeah, Jays are only going to rush 3 as Kirkendall's just going to throw this one deep downfield. It's going to be incomplete with 4 seconds left. You can just wind up and do it one more time, see what happens.
Do not punt the football here. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you remember years ago, Jim Harbaugh punted the football on 4th down against Michigan State instead of trying to run the clock out, and they got blocked and they lose a football game. Now, I know this is the end of the half, but still don't punt the football because it could get blocked, and you know DSJ would come after it.
We saw Leipsic's only punt of the evening so far.
That was an adventure, wasn't it?
Kirkendall in the shotgun again. And let's keep this one on the ground. So they'll get the ultimate outdoor first down to end the half, as that's going to be about it. As the teams are going to make their way into the locker rooms as we've reached a half. Been an entertaining one so far. Leipsic leads this one 13-6. We'll take a timeout. Come back with more here when we return on WOSN. Randy and Miles back with you here at the half, where Leipsic leads Delphos St. John's 13-6. This Division 7 Region 26 regional semifinal. I'm Randy. There's Miles. Ken Reeker, producer, sitting behind us. Partner, 13-6. Slug it out. And let's see where you're at affairs so far through that opening half of football. What are we going to see here in the second half?
If I'm Delphos St. John's, maybe adjust playing man extremely well, or play it really well, rather. They got to adjust because they're playing man coverage, and they got beat twice because of that. Mix in some zone. You can still play your man when you want once in a while, but Mark Kirkendall has been able to dissect that man coverage for 2 big scores.
So again, 13-6 at the half. Leipsic has the lead over Delphos St. John's. Winner's going to get either Columbus Grove or Mohawk in a regional championship game. We'll come back, get you set for the second half when we return. Just about ready to begin the second half here from Ottawa-Glandorf. Leipsic with a 13-6 lead over Delphos St. John's. So before this second half kickoff, we want to tell you that this third quarter is brought to you by Pat's Donuts and Cream. Visit any of our 4 area locations, including our new location at 600 South Cable Road next to LCC. Pat's Donuts and Cream, open daily. It's going to be Leipsic ball to begin the second half short kickoff. This one's going to be fielded near the 30-yard line, brought out to about the 35. And that's where the Vikings will have it to begin the second half.
And nicely played by John Dewar, number 8. Didn't panic on the little pooch kick. Settled under it and smartly got behind some purple jerseys to get some more positive yardage. Good starting position for the first drive of the second half by Leipsic.
It'll be the 36-yard line is where the Vikings will take over. Freshman quarterback Mark Kirkendall had a pretty impressive opening half of football. He's going to start with 3 receivers lined up to that far side. He'll have a back to his right in the shotgun. They'll run here on first down and just nowhere to go. And it looks like maybe have struggled to get back to the line of scrimmage. They continue trying to run the football with Colin Neese.
Yeah, TJ Wirtz gets inside, makes the contact, gets him to the ground, trying to find out who that other number is inside, number 51 as well, and that is Austin Arnold. Randy, they struggled to run the football inside in the first half. Not a good sign for Leipsic on first down. Tried to run inside, no success.
The forward progress was going to be spotted to 37, so gain of a yard. Pressure coming. Here's one deflected, and this pass is going to be incomplete.
You got it right there. Alex Heron, number 54, who lived in the backfield in that first quarter for Leipsic. As he applied the pressure yet again, he has been a problem getting pressure on the quarterback of Leipsic, Kirkendall. Do you dial him up again? I say yes.
3rd and 9 coming up here. St. John's showing a little pressure. 3-man front out of the Blue Jays. They're going to send an extra rushers. Kirkendall fires this one. It's a bullet complete to midfield. Pass is going to be caught. Clark Schrader will have it. He'll get the ultimate outdoor first down.
Yeah, it's going to be the dig again because you're going to get blitz, and it's going to open up this vacant area. Boy, he can throw the dig route with the best of them. Good, clean pocket. Nice job throwing it to the front side number, allowing you to continue to get upfield. That's Clark Schrader who gets the completion of the catch and a first down for Leipsic.
15 yards, it's enough for the ultimate outdoor first down. Bring resort-style living in your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. Back to the ground they go with Neese once again. It might be their best run in between the tackles all night as Neese will power forward inside the 45 down to about the 42-yard line.
They pulled Jose Garcia, number 75, who, if you remember in that first half on defense, made a nice play on a little curl route, getting his hands on it. But this guy shows his athleticism on the offensive line. A little kick-out block by Poland, 75. Don't run right at him. Block down and then kick out with 75. Nice concept by Leipsic.
Gain of 6 on the run is going to bring up 2nd and 4. Kirkendall in that shotgun will have a sidecar to his right. 2 receivers, comes to the near side. Fake to him, give right back on the ground. As St. John's players acting like the ball came out at the end, but it's going to be enough for an ultimate outdoor first down.
The ball carrier.
Another kick out block. Guys leading around. You see the finished tackle inside by Duncan. This Delphos St. John's defense, they got some dudes up front that are physical. That makes it really tough to run the football inside.
Pick up a 4 on that last run. It's going to be enough for the first down. So fresh set of downs now for the Vikings at the St. John's 38, 9:15 and counting left to go, third quarter on our Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken scoreboard. Kirkendall setting up, and he's going to overshoot everyone, looking for Avery Paris, who already has a touchdown today.
Yeah, Paris is going to run the post. Now, Bob Greasy always used to say, throw it to the opposite hash on the post, so that your receiver can run underneath it. And he's going to throw the post, but it's going to be on the wrong hash. Now your quarterback has to climb, or your receiver has to climb up the hash as opposed to running across the field.
So incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10 from the 38.
Empty backfield here.
Kirkendall gets rid of this one in a hurry. He's going to overshoot everyone. Looking for Brecht, I believe.
Yeah, might have been a blessing because had he completed it, Boggs read it and he was jumping it. It would have been a big tackle for loss.
It's going to bring up 3rd down. St. John's fans once again making some noise, trying to get a stop. I have to mention, both communities absolutely well represented. As the stands might not look full, but this place is packed. Setting up a screen, they'll get this one to Neese. Neese trying to get to the outside is going to be shy of the first down.
I tell you what, buddy. Number 46, watch him right there. He's going to get his eyes. He's going to see the quarterback drop back, and then he is going to sprint. And if he doesn't sprint and make this tackle, this is going to go for a touchdown. TJ Wirtz reads it, gets underneath those linemen, and makes a tremendous open field tackle, setting up a huge 4th down to start this third quarter.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 6 at the 34-yard line. No hesitation out of Leipsic. They leave their offense on the field. Kirkendall looking to throw under pressure. Is going to throw this one up, and this one's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Looked like the catch was going to be made out there, but that one knocked away by Gagne.
It is a 7 route, and Kirkendall takes a heck of a hit. A really good throw, but look at the hands. You play the receiver's hands. Defensive back coaches around America rejoice at that play as Gagne just goes and plays the hands of the receiver to knock it free. Absolutely big-time defensive effort for DSJ.
Huge stop for the Blue Jays. Will give this over to their offense. 8:10 left to go, third quarter. They're going to have it at their own 34-yard line. Boggs will open up the second half in the shotgun. He'll hand off as that pile just moves forward slowly but surely. That ground game working effectively for the Blue Jays so far with Mueller.
Yeah, nice play by Grant David, number 21. And there's our guy, Tyre Walter, again inside.
Gain of about 4 on the run is going to bring up 2nd and 6 from the 38.
2nd and 6 for the Blue Jays.
Boggs this time will have 2 backs with him in the backfield. Back to Mueller again on the ground. So get out across the 40 to the 41. It's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Ball carrier.
Mueller gets some positive yardage. He was the leading rusher on this DSJ team with 498 yards. Over 500 now on the season with tonight's contribution.
3rd and 3 from the 41.
3rd and 3 for the Blue Jays.
Trips to that far side. Manned up all by himself down here with Pullman.
Boggs gets the snap. Rolling to the near side. He'll take a hit at the 45, but it's going to be enough for the Ultimate Outdoor first down.
Now, when in doubt, you need some big yards, you give it to your senior. He's going to follow Camden Gable, number 52, around. A little quarterback power run picks up that first down.
First downs tonight are brought to you by Ultimate Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. First down from the 45 as the Blue Jays come with 3 receivers to the near side. Not a lot of room now. We'll see Gagne go in motion. Boggs setting up to throw, had nowhere to go, and he's going to be tracked down from behind by Quinn Westhoven.
Quinn Westhoven, you're going to see him down here. He's going to be working one-on-one. Watch him use the speed outside, keep his eyes on the quarterback, and then make a move back inside to get to the sack. Arm under rip, comes back underneath, and gets the sack. Good job by Westhoven. Randy, he has just been a big-time player to Mighty Quinn. Now 11 sacks with 22 tackles for loss. He is a fantastic defensive end.
Loss of 2 on the play, and more importantly, Boggs took an extra moment to get back up. It's going to be 2nd and 12 now from the 43. A little hesitation on the handoff, and slipping down on the run was Mueller.
Number 24, Riley Mueller.
Riley Mueller looking like he's playing on Ohio State's turf. Slick and fell down. I think he tried to cut on that inside foot. You try to cut on the inside foot, you're going to fall every time.
Gain of just a yard is going to bring up 3rd and 11 now from the 44. Saw Leipsic convert a big 3rd down when they had the football. Blue Jays trying to do the same thing here. Boggs with a 4-receiver set. Gets the snap. Trying to step up, fires, has a man coming underneath. It's going to be Gagne, and it looks like he's going to have enough for the Ultimate Outdoor first down.
This is fantastic. Watch Boggs go through his progressions. He's going to look, and then he's going to find the drag. Gagne come all the way across. This is an under concept. Linebackers get crossed up. Nobody around number 9. Easy pitch and catch. Great job running to the first down sticks.
17 yards on 3rd and 11 gives St. John's a first down now at the Leipsic 39.
Yeah, great veteran read by the quarterback Boggs to get that first down.
Boggs gets the snap. This is going to be design run. He's going to follow Wirtz. It'll get to the outside. Now he'll go down near the 20-yard line as he's going to take a big hit from Jose Garcia, but not before he gets another Ultimate Outdoor first down.
Duncan does a good job, number 50 sealing it. And you said it right, partner, following Wirtz. Boy, you can't go wrong doing that, right? 46 just clears a path, and Boggs gets positive yardage.
Looks like we do have an injured player down on this sideline. We are blocked by everyone, so can't quite see.
It is Boggs that is down, and that is terrible news for DSJ as they are knocking on the doorstep of another touchdown.
So while they take a look at the injured player, why don't we take a timeout here in WOSN? Tonight's game is being brought to you in part by Rural First, the leader in rural lending. Rural First can help you live closer to what matters. It's a fresh set of downs for Delphos St. John's, and a fresh quarterback is Tyler Linderman. We'll check in for the injured Drew Boggs to keep this one on the ground, going TJ Wirtz on first down.
Here comes Boggs back in the ball game.
Good to see that Boggs is able to continue. St. John's also now inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling Red Zone. Northwest Ohio Recycling in Pandora, paying top dollar for aluminum, copper, brass, scrap iron, and scrap cars. Call 419-384-3392. 2nd and 7 here for the Blue Jays It's going to be Gagne on that end around. He's going to be taken down by about 3 purple jerseys. And it looks like he's going to be close. And they will give him the ultimate outdoor first down.
Now, the mighty Quinn is going to try and squeeze it back in, but this is a really good job of reading what Quinn does and just cutting up it inside. Gagne does a tremendous job with his vision. Lets the really good defensive end not affect the play, gets positive yardage.
Gain of 7. It's going to bring up first and goal with a football tucked just inside the near hash of the 10-yard line. Boggs gets the snap. Back to Mueller. Mueller powering straight ahead. Will get, looks like, to about the 4.
Best drive of the night by far. Another great block by Wirtz, leading it up. Mueller, positive yardage, no purple jersey around until he is at that second level.
Give him another yard, maybe about the 3. It's going to be second and goal. Boggs in that shotgun once again. This time has Wirtz lined up behind him. They'll go to Wirtz. He's going to get it in for the Dales Concrete decorative stamping touchdown.
Well, how about a little football karma? It's been Wirtz that has been blowing people up in the run game. Well, this time we're going to let Mueller do it. And how about the block by number 63, Josh Mueller, just cleaning out a giant hole for Wirtz. The man that has the number like Pete Johnson runs it like Pete Johnson in for a touchdown.
3 yards is the distance for the touchdown. Again, our touchdowns tonight are brought to you by Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping in Leipsic. See them for commercial and residential concrete needs. Boggs on now to attempt the extra point, which would tie it. Hold is on its way, kick is up, and the extra point is good. And we are now tied 13-all between St. John's and Leipsic late in this third quarter. We'll take a break here on WOSF. 4 minutes. An 11-play, 66-yard scoring drive for St. John's has this one tied up now 13-all between the Blue Jays and Leipsic. And our scoreboard tonight brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's is not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering too. And that young man is famous for come from behind wins. Drew Boggs has made his way back onto the field both in this game and on this season. And it's been a second coming here for the Blue Jays. High kick, this one's going to be fielded by Brecht shy of the 20-yard line. He'll get it out across the 30.
A little miscommunication there for Brecht and Marquise Williams. Marquise Williams drifted over to the hash, was going to try and take it. Brecht called him off, but it was too late for Williams to get in front of him to lead block. Nicely done by DSJ on that kickoff unit.
So the Vikings will start this one at their own 32 in a tied ball game. See Leipsic come out here. Mark Kirkendall in an empty backfield. Quickly gets rid of that one on first down. Nice job making the first man miss out to Ty Lammers. Lammers will get this one out across the 35.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how Alex Herron missed it. It came untouched on a blitz outside. Kirkendall is able to throw that quick screen outside of him. Could have been a huge break, as anytime you throw into the pressure, you have them outnumbered if it's complete.
Gain of 6 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 4. Kirkendall this time will have a back with him. Might be an extra blocker. No, they're going to run out of it. A little draw. And that one is going to go for a minimal gain.
TJ Wirtz again. How many times has he made a big tackle in this football game one-on-one? Well, he has made a huge difference for this DSJ defense since he was able to come back a couple weeks ago.
It's going to bring up 3rd and short following the 2-yard run. Blue Jays trying to get all the momentum on their side. They got the touchdown drive. Now trying to force a 3 and out.
And Boggs is chasing Lammers. They're going one-on-one down here to the near side.
3rd and 2. Vikings are going to keep this one on the ground. They'll get the ultimate outdoor first down as they power straight ahead.
Number 5, Aaron Hazelton.
That's a really good job of Miles Camarino, the center, number 57, who's giving up a lot of weight to anyone he blocks. Randy, he's only 5'9", 171 pounds, but great leverage on that one to get some movement, pick up that first down. Absolutely huge for Leipsic.
Yeah, switched it up, went to Aaron Hazelton in the backfield. Gets the first down for the Vikings as they'll get this one out to the 45-yard line. Kirkendall have a man go in motion, looks to throw. Throw this one down that far sideline. Good effort, but that's going to be incomplete. Looking for his favorite target in Lammers.
They had Lammers, just missed him. He was working one-on-one against Schaefer. And it doesn't matter if you have safety help to that side if you outrun the safety help, right? The safety help couldn't get there in time because you're just going to throw a go ball. And I'm not sure you can outrun a throw of Kirkendall. Young man, he can wing it.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. As we have played this 3rd quarter at a very brisk pace. Kirkendall looking to throw again. That one's going to be incomplete as that one was deflected.
Let's see who gets a hand on it. Yeah, left hand going to be knocked away by Austin Arnold. A great job of technique, Randy. There's an art to it. If you're not at the quarterback and you see him release, you go same hand, the same arm. So if it's a right-handed quarterback, you go left hand up in the air as high as you can. Never go 2 hands in the air because you go further with the one.
3rd and 10 now coming up for the Vikings. Kirkendall in the shotgun once again, gets the snap, drops back, fires middle of the field. That one's going to be incomplete. Looking for Brecht that time.
Now they've been able to complete this dig route most of the time tonight because they've been getting pressure. Well, Wirtz, number 46, he's going to stay in the middle, and he's just going to drift underneath this dig. They rush 5, and then keep one guy back deep. And you see Wirtz right there, getting his big paw up in the air to take that dig right away.
Leipsic on to punt for just the 2nd time so far tonight. Grant David will punt. Again, that first one, I think, officially went for 8 yards. Second one, better effort. Skies this one, where it'll be fair caught at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I'd say it's a much better punt this time. Took his time. First one, he kind of rushed it. The drop was bad. Perfect drop. Much better punt. Flipped the field. Helped out Leipsic.
28 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. Delphos St. John's has tied this up here in this 3rd quarter.
The fun thing about this 13-13 score is that if either team scores and the other one matches it, we might have some free football at the end of this.
This one's been deserving of it. 2 teams that you wouldn't expect to be here, an 11 seed and a 15 seed. St. John's this year, we mentioned it in our pregame, made some state history becoming, and again, it's a very small sample size with the expanded playoff, but the first 15 seed in history to advance here to a regional semifinal. Drew Boggs will open up in a shotgun. Keep this one, and he's going to be grabbed by the shoulder and flung down. A good stop made by Grant David.
Yeah, this Leipsic team, Randy, they've got 2 really good defensive ends. We know the mighty Quinn with all kinds of stats, but Grant David has shown up big a couple times already in this football game. Gets the sack of the quarterback Boggs.
It's going to be a loss of 4, and that is also how our 3rd quarter will come to an end. So we've got ourselves a 13-all tie. We'll see who can break it in the 4th quarter when we return. 13-13 our score here between Leipsic and Delphos St. John's as we begin quarter number 4. We want to tell you that this 4th quarter is brought to you by Pat's Donuts and Cream. Visit any of our 4 area locations, including our new location at 600 South Cable Road next to LCC. Pat's Donuts and Cream, open daily. 2nd and 14 coming up as St. John's backed up inside their own 10-yard line, trying to go on the ground. Went to that stretch play. I've done that a lot with Connor Gagne. He's going to get some positive yardage here.
Yeah, great job of stretching it out. Tremendous block on the edge by Josh Mueller. Allows him to cut it up inside. Just tough to run it to the short side of the field. You want that open space for a guy as quick and shifty as Gagne.
Gain of 5 on the run is going to bring up 3rd and 9.
A huge down for this Leipsic defense. If you can stop it and make them punt, the field position is going to be great for your offense.
Boggs gets the snap. Keep this one on the ground. Huge hole. And Mueller's going to come out, and he's going to get the ultimate outdoor first down.
All right, 46, Wirtz going to lead up. Watch him get on the block on Offenbacher, and Mueller's going to follow him. And this should have been get off the down, but nope. Offenbacher gets moved out of the way. Holy moly, TJ Wirtz. You just don't find better blocks than that, Randy. He drove him 10 yards.
14 yards on the run on 3rd and 9. Moves the Blue Jays out to their own 25. Keeps this drive going here with 10:45 left to play. Keep it on the ground once again. Mueller finally going to be drugged down from behind. Wanted to flag as Quinn Westhoven will come in and make the stop.
Yeah, kind of an odd tackle. You see the tackle by Westhoven. Grabbed the jersey and pulled him back. What that tells me is he's got strong hands, and then you got too loose of a jersey. Get a tighter jersey.
Gain of 7 on the run is going to bring up 2nd and 3 here. As we close in on 10 minutes to play. Normally you'd think that's plenty of time, but the way these teams have kept the clock going, there might not be a lot of possessions left in this one. There's a good gang tackle out of the Vikings.
Now remember I told you, 2 great defensive ends, right? Grant David, he's going to see the block coming right at him. They're going to try and kick him out. Nope. What he does is he goes right underneath it. Tremendous job of recognizing the block to kick him out. Better athletic ability to come up underneath it and then makes the play. Boy, I don't know many teams that have better defensive ends than what Leipsic can roll out there.
Yeah, good effort there. No gain on the play. He's going to bring up 3rd and 3 from the 32-yard line. Under 9.5 left to play on our least famous recipe chicken scoreboard. Boggs in the shotgun once again. Keep this one on the ground. Another big hole flag coming in. As Mueller will get the first down. Flag in on the tackle as well.
Oh, I heard that collision inside. Wirtz, boom, blows up Offenbacher again. And you're going to see a hold inside, I believe is what they're going to call. It's Duncan that's going to be inside. Then we had another flag come in late.
Officials think that there was a grab of the face mask. That is the indication. So we might have ourselves offsetting penalties, and looks like we're going to replay 3rd down.
Todd Schulte doing some litigating. All right, let's see if we can get another look at this. I'm going to tell you exactly what they call. Right here, you're going to go low on Wirtz to blow it up. It's something they took out of the game a couple years ago. Offenbacher said, I got ran over earlier. I don't want to get run over again, so he tries to cut out the block of Wirtz. And that is going to be the chop block. And then you see a late face mask come in. Absolutely huge drive, Randy, by this DSJ team. Even if they don't score here, they have flipped the football field.
So the walk-off will move the ball inside the Leipsic 40 to the 39. So just when we thought it was offsetting penalties, it ends up being 2 on Leipsic. Can't keep both of them. They'll have to settle for the 1. But it's a 15-yard walk-off at the end of the run. as they go back on the ground with Mueller.
And in case
Another flag came in.
in case you saw a play without a flag, well, we want to make sure you see one with it because there's going to be another one.
Holding against St. John.
Didn't see exactly where it took place, but that's the call, holding against DSJ.
So the 10-yard walk-off will back the Jays closer to midfield where we will replay first down.
But 1st and 20, awfully tough to come up with. That's what made remember last week? Columbus Grove on their opening drive had 2 1st and 20s that they overcame to score a touchdown. 1st and 20, tough.
The Blue Jays look at the sideline for the play. Get everyone set. Now they'll be ready to go. Gagne will come in motion. Give it to him once again where he will run. Tries to run by Quinn Westhoven. Westhoven makes sure he doesn't go any further than that.
Yeah, Mueller tried to squeeze him out towards the sideline, 63. Westhoven uses his hands extremely well, as good as anybody, gets back inside to make the tackle.
Bigma 3 on the run is going to bring up 2nd and 17. We're already down under 8 minutes left to play. Boggs surveys the defense, gets the snap, looks to throw. It's going to come near sideline. Well, that pass is going to be caught.
Westhoven doing his best TJ Watt impression. He's going to rip underneath the block of Josh Mueller, and Mueller's going to have to get a little creative. And you see him grab, and that's going to be an easy call.
So it negates the pass play. And it backs the Jays up to their own side of the field now at the 44-yard line.
You remember me telling you at 1st and 20, awfully tough to pick up? Well, how about 2nd and, I'll let you figure this out.
Well, scoreboard says 27, so we'll go with that.
Seems longer, doesn't it?
How about this? 2nd and a lot.
Not a lot of 27 calls on your play chart.
We'll see what the Jays come up with. Boggs is going to keep this one. Nifty move to get back to the Leipsic side of the field. Finally, he's going to be brought down at the 41. You're going to have a somewhat manageable 3rd down.
Hey, it looks vertical. Pullman is covered. So he just tucks it and goes, and could have been another hold again. Boggs, one of those guys that's not shy about taking off with the football. It does a really good job of getting him back to about 3rd and 12.
Unfortunately, I believe he is the injured player down on the field again, however. So they look at the injured player when we take another timeout here in WOSN. Now we see quarterback Drew Boggs now having some problems getting back to the sideline. Is able to get up, but you can see a noticeable limp. As, might be a little bit longer than one play before he heads back in. So 3rd and 11 coming up here for St. John's as they'll keep this one on the ground with Riley Mueller. Now you got a 4th down decision.
Yeah, Tyler Lindemann came back in, number 4 at quarterback. I think you punt this away. Doesn't look like it, though. It looks like they're going to go.
You got a gain of 7, so you're looking at about a 4th and 4 from the 34-yard line.
Remember, this was 2nd and 27.
Connor Gagne, one of the late subs coming in. You see number 9 running out to the far side of the field. Sticking right now, at least, with Tyler Lindemann. And now it looks like the Blue Jays want to use a Metzger Financial Services timeout.
That's smart. Don't rush it. Not everybody is set. He took a little bit of time to get the call in, so it really put Tyler Lindemann behind the 8 ball at quarterback to get everybody lined up. Call your timeout, get it lined up, see if you really want to go for this. You don't pick it up, momentum changes though. Leipsic's in pretty good field position. I still say punt this football away. However, I also remember who's the punter.
Oh, it's Boggs.
Boggs,
That's
right, yeah.
So while the Blue Jays think about what they're going to do on 4th down, why don't we take a break here in WOSN? Offense staying on the field for St. John's here, 4th down and about 4. As Lindemann looks to throw, he's going to go up, and this one's going to be intercepted as Williams will come up with a pick for Leipsic.
Yeah, I know people are going to say knock it down because you're going to lose field position, but good luck trying to tell a ball-hawking corner to knock that down when it's in his hands. Williams goes up and gets it. Looking a lot like George Pickens for the Steelers that wears a very familiar 14. High points the football, just like George Pickens.
A huge interception, and like Miles said, young man that's done that quite a bit this year, Marquise Williams. Give the ball back over to the Vikings, 6:25 to play. They'll have this one at their own 5. Hasn't really stopped them before.
On their own 5-yard line.
We've got a full complement of timeouts as well. St. John's down to 2. They're going to keep this one on the ground. Wirtz is going to come up with a stop there.
They're picking where they want to attack with Heron, and they are blitzing him. And then just saying, you know what? If he doesn't get there in time, no big deal, because TJ Wirtz is going to clean it up. TJ Wirtz has been a monster in the middle for DSJ.
No gain on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 5. So the Blue Jays are going to play the field position game, hope for the stop and get this one back with plenty of time. Now, pass is going to be over the head of the intended target.
Well, that was
for Lammers.
Nearly picked off by Fitro. Fitro playing his zone responsibility. Overthrow almost into the breadbasket of Fitro, who would have walked easily into a go-ahead touchdown.
3rd and 10 now coming up here for the Vikings.
They're still working on Boggs here on the sideline. They're testing his ankle strength. You see it down by the Lee's famous recipe logo on your screen.
Kirkendall gets the snap. Under some pressure, he's going to be dropped in the end zone for a safety.
And guess who? It's going to be number 54, Alex Heron, who comes from the outside. Gets him in the end zone. You can dance if you want to, but don't leave yourself behind because it's the safety dance led by number 54, Alex Heron.
So Heron will get the sack of Kirkendall in the end zone. That's going to give the Blue Jays the lead as we're going to see the replay one more time.
They're going to go one-on-one. Neese is going to try and pick up Heron. Heron says, nuh-uh, not today, not on my watch, and then gets Kirkendall to the ground. Credit Kirkendall, he tried to step up in the pocket, but was in the end zone. Boy, it's awfully tough to throw out your own end zone, isn't it?
See the training staff and doctors for Delphos St. John's still trying to work on Drew Boggs, trying to see if he is able to continue.
Not as needed now that you're nursing a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 4th.
So Lindemann still warming up. You saw there at quarterback. So we're going to have ourselves
remember,
free kick.
Yeah, DSJ is going to get the football here. It's going to be a free kick from the 20. And it's something you don't see every day, a safety. So that's one of the great things about a safety is you get the football after you get the points.
So Grant David do the kicking. Are they electing to punt or?
You have the option. You can use a tee or you can punt it.
I think that's what the official is giving Grant David all the options as well. Is he looking for the tee or is he going to elect to punt this one away? So he will punt, like Miles said, from the 20 here with 5:38 to play. Punt this one. It's going to bounce over everyone. Gagne's going to get this one run out of bounds at midfield.
Alert by Gagne picking it up because that is a live football. If Leipsic would have been able to pick it up, would have been bonkers, would have changed everything again.
This one will be spotted right at the midfield stripe.
All right, so it's going to be Lindemann still in at quarterback as they continue to work with Boggs. Boggs is on the sideline walking now, and they're giving him his helmet back. Look for Boggs to come back in this football game here shortly.
Everyone looking over to the sideline for the play here. How much of this 5:35 can St. John's run off the clock? Go on the ground here on first down, nowhere to go for Mueller.
Purple jerseys just creeping closer to the line of scrimmage, knowing that DSJ is going to want to work this clock with 5:21 left. And a really good play inside also by Tyre Walther. 99, he's shown up time and time again for this Leipsic defense.
The loss of one on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 11. We want to tell you that our game is brought to you in part by Rural First, the leader in rural lending. Rural First can help you live closer to what matters. Boggs comes back in at quarterback now. 2nd and 11 run. Goes right to Quinn Westhoven, but we have ourselves another flag down.
Yeah, I think it's going to go against DSJ just by reading the reaction of Coach Schulte.
Hold is going to be the call. Leipsic electing for the yardage here. Interesting call. You think about maybe a 3rd and 11. Oh, they're going to decline that. No, they changed their mind.
Yeah, I'll go make it 3rd down now. That way you get the football back earlier.
So no gain on the play is going to bring up 3rd and 11 from the 49.
Yeah, they learned they got burned on a 2nd and 27 earlier.
Got them right where we want them.
Well, Lindemann staying in. Nope, Boggs is in at quarterback. Lindemann's going to go out and play receiver.
St. John's players didn't realize the penalty would decline. They were still huddled up at their own 30. They had to sprint nearly 20 yards to get to the line of scrimmage.
Late coverage change by Leipsic as well.
Under 5 on the play clock. It's snapped with 2. Boggs is going to keep it. Cuts up field. He's going to take a hit, but he is going to be close to the Ultimate Outdoor first down here. We're going to see where they spot this one.
Hey, kid, how's your ankle? It's all right, Coach. Good, because you're carrying the football. Get us the first down. And he runs over Offenbacher to make it 4th and 1. No doubt about this if you're DSJ. And you pick this up, you got a good chance to win this game.
Yeah, it's not even a full yard. It's 4th and 2 steps.
And follow 46.
Good shot there. You see the nose of the football needs to be on the wide of the 40-yard line. That's how close they are.
Inside of 5 on the play clock.
And we've got whistles, and now the Blue Jays will take a Metzger Financial Services timeout. So with a stoppage, why don't we take one as well here? We'll come back on WOSN. 4th and short coming up here for Delphos St. John's. See what the Blue Jays elect to do. Drew Boggs coming back from injury has kept them close as he was able on the design run to get this within a yard. And that offense trots back on here for the Blue Jays. Boggs in a shotgun. Handoff. Mueller sneaks through. He'll have the Ultimate Outdoor first down and more.
This is a great cut by Mueller. The follows Wirtz. It's supposed to go to the right-hand side. Sees that's pretty well bottled up by Leipsic. Nice vision to cut back to the open hole. Absolutely massive first down for DSJ. Now they can start thinking about working this clock and making Leipsic call their timeouts.
11 yards on the run. It's enough for the Ultimate Outdoor first down. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoors. This next snap will come with under 3 minutes to play on our Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken scoreboard. Boggs will keep this one. Will run into the pile before he is taken down, as I believe Leipsic will use the first of its 3 Metzger Financial Services timeouts.
Hey, Randy, how apropos was it that Riley Mueller was a guy that picks up the first down that maybe wins this football game? Because, you know, early in the year when they're all beat up, who was the guy that carried the offense running the football? Riley Mueller, right? A guy that really worked hard, and there's our 2 favorite cameramen right there, Peyton on the left and Curtis on the right. And the number of people that want to talk to them after and before games, it's amazing, isn't it? The many celebrities.
Yeah, they are absolute rock stars. And they have to go stand in the cold all the time. Can we get Peyton a jacket?
I'm just happy he didn't show up with a Salina shirt again. We're at we're at a lighter early in the year, and he shows up with a Salina T-shirt. What are you doing, son?
Just, you know, these new guys, they're just tough to
find.
Yeah, it's hard to find good help these days. Second down coming up here for St. John's, trying to salt this one away. 2:50 left to go on our Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken scoreboard. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's, locally owned and operated. Lee's isn't just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering too. Gagne is going to get the call here. Another flag coming in.
Number 9, Connor Gagne.
Boggs doesn't look real happy with it. Miles is pointing at something.
Yeah, you're going to see the hold inside, and it's the correct call on Camden Gable, but some of the higher-ups over at DSJ not liking that call as well.
So the hold will back up the Blue Jays to the 38-yard line.
Well, he's got to make you feel good, though, when Padre is defending your hold as well.
Second and 18 now coming up here for St. John's.
Well, they should not snap this until inside of 5.
Yeah, they'll do it with 1 on the play clock. As Mueller is just going to sneak his way through. He's got a shoulder pad popping out of the uniform and everything else. Finally, he's going to go down at about the 10-yard line.
Second big run on this possession for Mueller, who is almost tackled for a loss in the backfield. Look at the block by Wirtz upfield. Look at the block by Gable upfield. Randy, that will make a running back feel good when his linemen are 20 yards upfield getting blocks for him. And smart play by Mueller, getting down before that ball is knocked out of his hands.
Yeah, 28 yards down to the 10-yard line gets them inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone. Northwest Ohio Recycling in Pandora, paying top dollar for aluminum, copper, brass, scrap iron, and scrap cars. Call 419-384-3392. Mueller back on the ground, still working, fighting close to the 5-yard line before going down here with a minute and a half to play.
Do you think about letting them score and then trying to stop the extra point? It could still only be an 8-point game.
Option. Mueller looks like he's a little banged up here. So we saw the Vikings use one of their timeouts here. Holding on to him now, 2nd and goal from the 4. Clock runs all the way down, snapped with 1 again. Boggs works the left side. He's going to stay on his feet as long as possible. It's finally taken down for a loss. And it looks like Leipsic will use one of its 2 remaining Metzger Financial Services timeouts. So timeouts tonight are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. So it is a loss of 3 on the run. Could be the least important thing for Leipsic. It was 45 seconds left. We'll take one more timeout here in WOSN. 3rd and goal coming up here from the 7-yard line for Delphos St. John's. They lead this one 15-13, trying to run out this final 45 seconds as the first 15 seed to make it to a regional semi. Might be the first 15 seed to make it to a regional final. Back on the ground, Gabe Mueller. Mueller ahead, back inside the 5. Fighting for the goal line as Leipsic is going to use its final Metzger Financial Services timeout here. It's going to be 4th and goal from about the 1-yard line. Leipsic has made its decision here. Vikings want to try to get a stop. Give themselves at least a chance. So the winner of this one again is going to move on. And from what we've been hearing, we believe that it's a date against Columbus Grove at a site yet to be determined, or that will be determined sometime Sunday. So both communities again really shown up here. There is the Delphos crowd that's made the trek here to Ottawa. Leipsic faithful also over on the other side. They are at least one row deep around the track and the fencing. 4th and goal coming up here with 38 seconds to play. Boggs shouting out the signal to his lineman, turns around, gives the play to Mueller. Mueller, 4th down call. He's going to be held up and stopped. So it'll stop the clock here with 36 seconds to go. We're going to take a look at the replay here. And Grant David, one of the early members of the Leipsic defense, to come up and make the stop. And the Vikings get this one at their own 2 with 35 seconds to play. So the Vikings at least have a chance. It's Kirkendall from his own end zone. Fires pass, and it looks like a second safety is going to be scored for St. John's. See the pitch, trying to find someone, and lose the ball in the end zone. Well, they are going to rule that a safety. Change their mind, they're going to go touchdown. So they're going to rule that a fumble. Saw the ball being pitched as Leipsic tried to go with a hook and ladder. And it's going to end up being a fumble recovery in the end zone for a touchdown. We're going to take a look at this one more time. Kirkendall's going to throw this, and you see it's going to end up in the hands of one of the linemen. The ball, as he tries to throw, the ball comes out loose, and someone finally realized that that is a touchdown. It's going to be recovered by Austin Schaefer. Schaefer's going to get the touchdown, and now to try to make this a 2-score game. Extra point's going to be no good, so we stay at 8. And why don't we take a quick timeout here in WOSN? What ends up being ruled a fumble recovery in the end zone for a touchdown by Austin Schaefer has made this 21-13 game. Extra point was no good, so now Leipsic will get a kick return and presumably at least a play or two to try to make something happen. Talking about some of the skill they've got on the return game. We'll see what St. John's elects to do here. Send this one towards the sideline. It will be fielded. And the ball's going to come out. St. John's is going to say they have it. Heron's going to come out showing the football. And we're going to have to take a look at the replay and see if we can see what happened here. See the return coming out for Brecht is on the far sideline. Now Miles is down on the field, but closer to the near sideline. Don't know if he got a look at what happened there.
Randy, it looked like Leipsic was going to try some lateral stuff on the return, and Alex Heron just did what he does all night, got in the way and made a big play.
So it's going to be back-to-back fumbles. Ball's going to go to St. John's, and they will have to take one knee. And it looks like the 15th seeded Blue Jays are off to a regional final and a date with Columbus Grove. Final few seconds are going to tick away. What a ball game here in this regional semifinal. So it started this final quarter as a 13-13 tie will end up in favor of St. John's as they are going to get out of here with a 21-13 win over the Leipsic Vikings. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to head down to the field. Miles is going to catch up with our Stolly Insurance Hustle Award winner when we return. Well, Delphos St. John's wins this one by 8, but is not the way you would expect them to get 8 points. How about a safety and then a touchdown with a missed extra point? And it's all part of a 21-13 win. So Delphos St. John's becomes the first 15 seed to advance to a regional final. They're going to get Columbus Grove next week, but before they get to that, they're going to celebrate this one. And Miles Holliday's down on the field with our Stolly Insurance Hustle Award winner. It's Alex Heron, had the big, almost walk-off safety for the Blue Jays as they get the big win tonight.
Alex, another come-from-behind win. How magical and how much fun has this run been?
Oh, it's unbelievably fun. I mean, we haven't been this far in the playoffs, well, regional semifinals since 2017. It feels great to get back here and bring back Blue Jay football to life. It feels amazing.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that. You guys struggled in the regular season. What's been the difference here in the playoffs?
I think we're just working more as a team. You know, we got guys all around. We're getting healthy. TJ's back. We got Austin Schaefer's back. Just a whole bunch of guys that make dynamic plays, like Austin Schaefer over there, just coming back and helping us win.
Well, speaking of dynamic plays, the safety, the game-winning safety in the end zone, walk us through that play. How did you come free?
So pretty much, Coach Metzger, I got to give him some credit. He's a great defensive coordinator. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to make adjustments. He sends me on a blitz. I just shed the running back, and I just make a play.
The game plan had to be a big part of you blitzing all night long. When you found that out early in the week, how excited were you that you're going to be a guy attacking the backfield?
I knew this was the norm because I did it last week at Calvert. I knew this was going to happen. I knew what to do. My coaches coached me well. I knew what to do, and I had to do it.
Congratulations, my friend. Enjoy it, and you're moving on. Randy, he was an absolutely dynamic dude.
Yeah, had the almost, can we call it a walk-off safety if they add a touchdown at the end, but had the big play that allowed St. John's to get the win. So again, Delphos St. John's, the first 15 seed to make it this far, will play for another week as they're going to get a date with it appears to be Columbus Grove for a regional final. As you see, the bottom half of this Region 26 bracket now filled out with St. John's moving on as they pick up the win over Leipsic this evening here in Ottawa. We want to thank everyone made our night possible. It starts with Ken Rinker. Great job he does each and every week directing all of these games we bring to you. Can't thank Curtis and Peyton enough for the work that they do on the cameras. And, of course, Tyson McLaughlin, his fine staff here at Ottawa Glandorf High School, always take care of us each and every time we come and visit. So it's a 21-13 win for Delphos St. John's. The Blue Jays at 6-7 are marching on to the regional final. For my partner, Miles Holliday, and our entire WOSN crew, I'm Randy Roberts. Thanks for watching, everyone.